Hello everyone, I hope you are all doing well. So today's video is going to be me mostly practicing my watercolour. I decided this year that I'm going to take part in Inktober. So Inktober is a concept that was invented, if that's the right word, by a guy called Jake Parker. And he puts up prompts every year for people to follow. Now, I'm not actually following his prompts this year. I'm going to follow my own prompts, and I'm calling it allotment life. So I'm sort of tying it in with my harvest of vegetables that I've got from my allotment from this year. Um, I'm not really strictly following Inktober if I'm if we're being pedantic about it, because I'm doing watercolour. So, but I just thought it'd be a really good opportunity for me to practice my watercolour and to get my backside in gear. So that's what I'm doing. I watched a video by a lady called Wendy Iris. It's a really good video. I think she put it up last year for it was tips for sort of surviving Inktober, and in that video she suggested that, or not suggested, but the first time that she tried Inktober, she used one sheet of paper and ended up with 31 sketches on that one sheet of paper. So I liked that idea. I haven't ended up with 31 sketches. I've only had enough room for 11 on this particular sheet, and I'm halfway through my second sheet at the moment, so we'll see how that goes. Um, but I thought at the end of it I'll end up with a sort of a cohesive piece of work, which is what I wanted, um, rather than be overwhelmed by trying to do a sketchbook page each day. So that's what I've done. Um, so I better get on and go through what I'm actually doing instead of rambling on. Um, so I'm sort of following the same steps with each of my vegetables or fruits. I'm laying down light layers of, washes, light washes, and then just building up over that with darker layers. I let each layer dry, and then I just keep building up until I've got something I'm happy with. Just quickly tell you what equipment I'm using. I'm using Bockingford watercolour paper. It's 300 GSM. We just had a bit of a disaster there. I don't know if you noticed that. I sploshed my Payne's grey paint over my sheet of paper. I managed to get most of it up. I just blotted it with tissue and with water, and there is a little bit of a stain still on there, but it's not too bad. But yeah, so I'm using Bockingford 300 GSM paper. I'm using my Winsor & Newton palette paints, and I'm just using a few different brushes. I think I was using a 6 round, a number 6 round, a number 3 round, and occasionally a number 10 round. And then the pens that I used very occasionally was a Micron Pigma Micron number 5, and a Signo, my white Signo, for just white highlights, because I am forever forgetting to reserve the highlighted areas and then have to go in with my white Signo pen. But yeah, so that's basically what I'm doing. I'm just layering up lighter washes and then just bringing in the shaded areas. I had light coming, so I've had my sort of studio craft room lights above me, so that was throwing a lot of shadow underneath all of my fruits. I just painted what I saw, so the shadows that you can see are just the shadows that were falling, and sometimes there were several shadows because I've got several lights shining on them, so I just painted what I saw. I think that's pretty much everything I need to tell you. I'll probably just let you get on and watch. Oh, this is my potato. I just talked to you about my potato. It was one of my favourites. It was the most simple one to paint. It was kind of wet in wet, so while the paint was still wet, I was dotting in the darker shades. And then once it had all dried, I went in and added some more details. It was such a simple vegetable to paint, but I really loved how this one came out. I think this one and my beetroot were my two favourites. So anyway, while I have got you all here, for those of you who have stuck around this far through my video, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to you all, because last week I reached 3,000 subscribers. That is a sentence I never thought I'd hear myself say. I just want to say thank you so much. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for commenting on my videos. You guys are always so kind. You always say such lovely things. You're so supportive, and I cannot tell you how much I appreciate what you say. And thank you so much for subscribing. I'm just thank you, thank you, thank you. Really can't say thank you enough. Yeah, so I think I need to stop rabbiting on now, as per usual, and let you just watch on, till the end if you can last that long. So, yeah, I'll let you watch the rest of it. I'll put a little bit of music on now and let you guys watch the rest of the vegetables. There's only a few more to go now. When I've finished the my second sheet of paper, the second one that's coming up, when I finished it, it's got tools on it, tools from my garden and my allotment tools. So that one will be coming up once I've finished painting it. I'm still painting it at the moment. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to go now, and thank you guys one more time. Thanks. I love you.